Hey, do you want to play D&D with me? How about if it's 5 days of D&D with me, back to back? How about if it's 5 back-to-back days of D&D with me in the tropical jungle paradise of Peru, surrounded by monkeys and toucans and things? And how about if you got to do all of that while staying in modern, comfortable facilities and playing inside of the world's only handcrafted gaming fortress, which is actually guarded by a fire-breathing dragon and lit by a beholder chandelier? Well, if that has been your admittedly very niche dream in life, then you're in luck, because I am partnering with RHGM Jungle to run 2 separate events, both a week long in September 2026. What can the lucky few guests expect? Well, in the weeks leading up to the event, you would work with me online to tell me your characters, come up with their backstories, tell me what sort of games you like so that I can tailor the game to your preferences. Then after landing in Tarapoto, you get picked up from the airport by a private shuttle, taken to the self-contained resort, 74 hectares of private land in the jungle, where you'll find your accommodation in a comfortable modern bungalow. Then you settle in, you get comfortable, and then you meet me, and we have a session 0 together where we talk about any last-minute changes or anything, all within the Citadel Fury, the private gaming fortress. Over the week, you'll have 3 gourmet buffet-style meals a day, and you have plenty of time to enjoy the jungle activities, from swimming in their private waterfall and or private pool, hiking the untamed trails of the Amazon jungle, dabbling in mini painting or yoga or salsa classes. You could relax by their fire pit or soak in the mineral, thermal, magical fantasy caves that they have there. There was one other thing that you can do during that week. What was it? Oh yeah, that was it. Enjoy a 20-hour campaign with me in my homebrew world, tailor-made to your characters and your preferences. The first of these events will run from Sunday the 6th of September 2026 to Saturday the 12th of September 2026. And then the second event will run from Sunday the 20th to Saturday the 26th. Each event has space for 6 players and will run for a week at the Pueblo, Colorado Paradise Retreat near Tarapoto, Peru. As these spaces are limited and you guys are all over the world in time zones, the organisers have been gracious enough to agree not to do a first-come, first-served situation with this one, because I didn't want any of you missing out because the tickets went on sale at 3 in the morning your time. So here's how it's going to work instead. At 8 PM UTC on Monday the 24th of November, that's exactly a week from the upload time of this video, I'll be posting again about this event, posting another announcement, and in that announcement I will have a link you can click. You'll follow the link from that announcement to fill out a form, entering yourself into a draw, and that's where you'll have the opportunity in that form to state your preference of which week you want to attend, as well as any other preferences like I'll only come if so-and-so is also drawn, whatever. And then at 8 PM UTC on Tuesday the 25th of November, exactly 24 hours after this start time, we're going to draw the names randomly from all of the entrants until the spaces are filled. We'll contact you either way, letting you know if you got it drawn or not, and whether or not you're on a waiting list. And then those lucky enough to get drawn for a ticket will be directed on how to pay. The cost of this event is $3,990 US, and that includes your accommodation, the food, the facilities, the gaming, everything except your flights and any alcohol that you might want to drink. We understand this is a lot of money, of course, and so while the option will be there to pay the full amount all at one go at the time, for those who have the funds and preference to do so, the organisers have also happily agreed to take just a 10% deposit from people who need a little more time to get the funds together. So if that's the situation you find yourself in, then when you're drawn for the ticket, you'll pay 10% of the price at the time, and then the remainder will be settled on the 31st of January 2026. As always, I urge you to spend responsibly. The last thing I want is for anyone to destitute themselves just to try and play a game with me. If this isn't on the cards for you this year, that's perfectly fine. Don't put yourself in a difficult financial position to do this. There will be other opportunities. Now let's see if I can predict any of the questions you inevitably have about this. Is it safe to travel to Peru? I'm assured that Tarapoto is one of the safest locations in all of South America. Apparently foreign women happily walk the streets at night alone and have no concerns for their safety. In addition, the location of the entire event takes place on private land in a secluded valley. What about diseases though? There are no mandatory vaccines for travelling to Peru. Obviously, you should ensure your vaccinations are up to date anyway. Maybe you want to look into getting the yellow fever vaccination as a precaution. And apparently the Peruvian government takes outbreaks of disease very seriously. I can't stand mosquitoes though. Trust me, this was one of my major concerns too. I got that tasty blood they love. But no, this area is known as the cloud forest. Apparently its high altitude means that they don't really get many biting insects there at all. And obviously they've got bug repellent and things for those who are particularly cautious. And the jungle animals, like, dangerous? Obviously exercise caution like you would anywhere, but the jungle animals in that area are apparently monkeys and sloths and butterflies and toucans and all that sort of thing, and not like jaguars and owlbears. There are apparently snakes and spiders that live in that area of the jungle, but in the 12 years that the people that live on site have lived there, not one of them has ever had a problem with getting bitten or even encountering them in a dangerous way. And the bungalows you're staying in are designed to be very safe and comfortable. Well, I'm sure you are buzzing with hype and questions and thoughts that I was not able to predict. So put them in the comments and I'll try and get back to you, or at very least direct you to somewhere that you can find more information. In the meantime, you can check out their website, rpginajungle.com, or sign up to one of their mailing lists. Links will be in the description. One of the mailing lists is just for general RPG in a Jungle information, and the other mailing list is specifically for my events in case you just want to know more information about them or be kept in the loop about it. I think that's about all the information I have for you right now, so thank you for watching. Keep an eye out for the link in about a week's time, and I will see some of you in Peru.